Back on this thing again today. You can see I've got the floor cut out. The one spot where the panel's going to go, the patch panel. I left this section here in because its structures underneath is for the tunnel pan. It's actually pretty good, the whole thing. It's just got a little soft in here. There's a couple little perforations, so I've cut that section out and I'll make a piece that goes in there. But I think largely I'm just going to leave that as a factory structure and blend in a new piece. That way I don't have to get into the tunnel pan underneath and the supports for it, and that saves me time, which saves the customer some money. So today I've got to look at trying to fill in these inner rockers and patch them in, clean them up first obviously, and then spray some rubberized coating or some oil sealant or so whatever I have here that looks like it'll do the job. Things are a little limited with shopping these days. And then I have to make a radius piece that goes right here. I have to clean this out here and make some flat pieces that go in here. And I'm going to try and get the bulk of this side done today. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many distractions I get and if I get pulled away from it or not. I also can't forget about this little guy back here that I have to make as well. So I'll try and post some stuff along the way and see how that goes. Well, I'm into it now. I thought I'd take a picture. I scabbed in a couple little pieces and cut out some pieces where there's some rough stuff, and now I made a radius piece for the inside of the rocker and shaped it all and tacked it all in place. Got some Clecos holding it. I sprayed some stuff in behind there. I've got to spray more in behind there, but I still have access, so it's okay. Got to start somewhere. And yeah, this is where I started. So I shaped that all out with the hammer bag and then a nylon hammer, nylon mallet, and then I hit it a bit on the English wheel, and then finished it off with a planishing hammer and cleaned it up a bit with the DA sander with, I think it was 80 grit. I'm not getting too carried away with metal finishing on it because it is a structure floor kind of deal, and it's not really all about being pretty, it's about being strong. But it's going to be half pretty, so that's good. A little more rust on the floor, and I'll show you more in a bit. Yeah, so lots of scary stuff on this one. This is the frame structure that I was talking about earlier that you gotta get all the spot welds off of. But anyways, if you remember, it was pretty rotten. So I'm gonna make a new piece for that, and I'll show you guys how that goes, how it turned out when it's all done. Okay, so even though it looks like a bit of a mess, and I'm sure this video will make it look like it happened in a second, this took a good portion of my day. Doesn't have to look pretty in here, but it's damn strong. And rebuilding that structural cross member. I'll look underneath the car and show you what it looks like underneath. Okay, this is underneath. Hey folks, I just thought I'd give you an update on what's going on with this Corvair. I was just finishing up a video for the 55, and I thought I might as well, while I'm here, tell you what I've been doing on this Corvair, because it sure as hell is occupying a lot of my time lately. So I cut out all the substructure in the front where it was rotten, and replaced all that, shaped some new pieces, and played around and made it a lot more solid than what it is. I've got the pan rough cut and sectioned into where I need it to go. Somebody coated this floor with, geez, I don't know what it is, some rubberized crap. And man, does it ever gum up the consumables. I'll see if I can show a picture of it here of what it's doing to my sanding wheels and stuff. I've tried everything. I've tried a wire wheel. I've scraped it. It's just a disaster. Fortunately, I only need to get at the spots that are rough, and the way I find them is, as I've shown before, with a hammer. So I use the pointy end of a body hammer and tap all around and see where it goes through. So that's all going okay. The structure is all restructured on this side, on the driver's side. The passenger side is actually quite good. The pans are all pretty good. The inner rockers are bad. Nobody makes that stuff, so I got to shape some pieces. I've done the one on the inside of this inner rocker on the driver's side, and I hope to lay the pan in this week and keep progressing on it. No word back on the engine yet. Parts are hard to get right now, so they're working away. Other than that, it's progressing, and hopefully it'll be a lot better off when it leaves here than when it came. I did talk to the owner, and he did agree that when it leaves here, it's going to go to a friend of mine's shop, Cars, Classic Auto Repair in Lindsay, Ontario, and it's going there for a full go-through, well, I guess not mechanically, but brakes, safety-wise. It's going to get re-safetied again. Check the front end for play, go through the brake lines, replace all the brake lines from front to back, all the flex lines, and probably into wheel cylinders and all that stuff. Like I said, I don't get into brakes and whatnot for liability issues. Bad experience. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for this car. I will show you the floor and the support right now and show you what it all looks like. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. If you just look below, there's a box to subscribe, and so you can see more content. And shoot me a comment. Let me know what you think. I know you guys in the South don't see rusty cars like this. But up here in Canada we do, and it's what we have to deal with, and it's what we have available. So we fix what we have, and usually they turn out pretty good. I'll show you the structure in the front of this now. Okay, as you can see, I welded in a new piece, made and shaped a new piece that goes here, welded all that in, straightened up those lips, made this piece here and welded in, and then I welded in a flat piece in the inner rocker. I still have a bit to do right here, and then back here I did the inner rocker. I still have to clean all that up, and then I'll paint the whole. I'll end up painting the whole floor. But yeah, that's it. There's still a gigantic hole there. As you can see, that's kind of where I've got cleaned off where I'm going to put the pan, and then I'm going to add another piece in that spot by the shifter, because the rest of that is really strong, and I don't want to get into replacing tunnel supports. It's not in the best interest of the customer to be doing that. I still have all this crap over here. Fortunately, the pans are good, but once you dig into all that stuff, everything underneath it's going to be bad, and it's going to be a lot of work. But anyways, there's the Clark's pan. I've got it all trimmed and sort of ready to go. And that's it for this chapter right now. And maybe I'll post another video once I get the pan in and start in on the other side. Thanks for watching.